And it's okay for him to go to basketball games with other women. Because there's one more that I saw. She had a lot of gums. I don't know who she was. Was that your cousin? Who was it? And I was just like, when I saw you, I was like, what the fuck is he doing out with it? No disrespect to her. Did you see what I'm doing? This is gonna go viral. So what I'm saying is, does he need to do that to create content? Don't you feel like he's talented enough to leave the perceptions of content trolling alone?
But look where it got him.
This Anton Daniels and Mika's situation just won't go away. So everybody kept asking, where is Rita at in all of this? Anton Daniels' wife. We saw that he had that, that confrontation with Corey Holcomb, and Corey Holcomb made those pictures depicting Rita and the daughter as primates. We saw a whole bunch of foolishness go on. Everybody kept saying, where is Rita? And then we saw Anton Daniels sitting courtside with Mika. Then we saw him in the hotel room with Mika. And everybody kept saying, where is Rita? Rita has to be complicit in all of this. Well, we finally found out where Rita is. Now, when he was doing that interview with Tasha K, Rita was there. And Rita said some real crazy stuff, man. It's like some real crazy stuff. And people was wondering, like, yo, like, what's up? Check this out.
You don't own the company? It's not 50-50?
It ain't no such thing as 50-50.
Hold on, Lord,
We together. Like, that's my husband, so what's mine is his.
Okay, so but is your name on the company as owner?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying to you is, as a content creator, he has amassed a lot of followers, right? 4 channels. Do you feel like he needs to create content in context that would, one, because Mika is being slandered, okay? Yes, it does take 2 content creators to do that. And 2, that would give the image or perception that there's some disrespect going on in your relationship. Don't you feel that Anton is bigger than that and he doesn't need to create content like that? Or is that okay with you?
Honestly, I don't even think about it. I don't follow that type of stuff. I do think that Mika is getting slandered, and I don't think that she deserves the slander that she's getting. But as far as the content goes, I don't think about it because I don't care. Like, I don't care what people say about me.
But perception.
And I don't care what people think about me because I know the truth and I know what happens in our marriage, in our relationship, and that's all that matters. Like, what people say and think, I could care less.
I'm saying your husband is very successful. We could both agree,
yes,
right?
Agree.
At this point, I don't feel like he needs content creation because obviously you guys have an off platform to where you could still sustain yourselves as millionaires to thrive, right? With everything that has happened to Mika, she's a casualty of war. Now she's having to come out here and defend herself, defend her name, protect. Do you feel like maybe they could have not done content like this and it wouldn't have been the repercussions that's going on now? It does look bad. And that's what I was telling Mika when I interviewed. From an outsider looking in, and I'm not Tasha K. I'm every woman that's looking at you, looking at Anton. We barely see you. We see her. She's gorgeous. You're at basketball games with him. Can you understand from a person's perspective how they would view that?
Yeah, absolutely. But as far as the content goes, I mean, I don't think that it should have been handled differently because nobody knew that it was going to get to this because that's not the idea behind it. Like, that's not what they were going for.
Now we see that Rita is 100% complicit. She is 100% down with all the stuff that Anton is doing. Now, mind you, these are Christian conservatives because that's what he said he was. He came out and created content holding the black community accountable and saying the black culture is trash while presenting the part of the trash culture to black people under the guise of being a Christian conservative. Make that make sense. And his wife is down with it. Now he's going to be on a panel talking some real greasy stuff as a married man, and you're going to see the face of Mika. Mika's going to be looking like, what? Like real crazy when he talking like this because he done torpedoed those cheeks and Rita's okay with it. As long as he's honest, he gets to get a hall pass. He gets to get a hall pass and go out. He bringing that money home. Rita able to live a soft life and he's able to do what he want to do, right? This ain't an act. Y'all don't believe me? Look at this.
If you a dude that's trying to change her and trying to get her to move a different way, then you shouldn't do that. You need to identify them for what they are, use them for what you need to use them for, and keep it moving. Because it's a certain woman that you marry, and then it's a certain woman that you entertain for the moment. And so keep it slotted correctly.
But a lot of these men
Just don't
entertain
conflate
them
it.
women for the moment while they're married.
Yeah, that's true too. And
Broke
I'm
people
never ever spending money on something that somebody else got for free. You could get it. Ever.
Anton, you're married. A
You
lot
heard-
of these men,
you heard what I said.
you're right,
Yeah.
but a lot of these,
We all pay for it. It's just that some of us have to spend more than others. That's the difference. So, like, for example, I understood that me having a wife, it was gonna cost me. But then at the same time, when I see this other chick over there, she not really worth it. She ain't got no filtration system. She don't know how to keep her mouth shut. She don't know how to add value. She don't nourish me. You know what I'm saying? All water ain't good.
Mouth shut is crazy.
All water ain't
Mouth shut
good.
is crazy.
Do you know the difference between Dasani and Fiji?
well, Anton, we can't say that the average, the most men are paying some way, somehow.
We all pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of us just trick off, and that's just the end of the conversation. It's not worth what you see. Just because you pay for it, don't mean that you're not supposed to get some value from it. I want value from it. I don't want to just throw money in the air.
Okay.
So I want to say shout out to No Captivity with Freezy, because he's the brother that's providing this information and these sources, right? So shout out to him. Make sure you guys go subscribe to No Captivity with Freezy, man, because like I said, the brother's putting out some real critical stuff. I'm hearing he was a moderator for Anton Daniels, right? And at some point they had a falling out. And you know Anton Daniels is a dirty dude, right? You know, he started talking about him. No Captivity said he mentioned his wife. Like, he just said some real stupid stuff. So No Captivity is firing back as he should. But this is the thing. Y'all saw Mika face, right? Y'all saw Mika face. And Anton Daniels said that he doesn't cheat. He's never cheated. Well, he's not cheating because his wife is complicit. He just told you, I listened well. I've been married 25 years. He tells his wife what he wants and what he wants to do, and she gives him the green light. He gets a hall pass to do it, right? She's on there. Listen, he's online to strangers, telling the world when he met his wife, he asked her, did she SD? And and she up there doubling down with it. So that right there tells you the mindset where she's at and how complicit she is. So when y'all see him in the hotel room with another woman, why are you shocked? But it gets worse.
I was
You hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you. What's going on, fam?
So you never cheated, huh?
Nope.
That's big. That's big, man.
Nope.
That's dope.
I mean, but for what? Listen, I'm gonna say this. A lot of y'all don't realize it because look, all you gotta do is say what you want. Listen, this is listen, fellas. Y'all gotta read between the lines. Look, this is what I'm telling y'all.
Y'all gotta read between the lines. Y'all gotta read between the lines.
Y'all gotta read between the lines. Look, this is what I'm telling y'all. Rita knows who I am. And when I say who I am, I'm talking about she knows what turns me on. I have no secrets. My chick is my best friends. I don't put on no front, right? I am going to be 100% authentically me in front of her if I can't be authentic in front of nobody. What do you want from me, Rita? What do you ask me all the time?
Transparency.
What do you said you want all of me. Rita is asking me for even more deeper, darker thoughts. That's the thing that she love about me is that I'm crazy. She love my craziness, bro.
So we met in English class in 9th grade, and he asked me for my phone number. So, I gave it to him. So he called me that evening. We was talking we talked for maybe, I don't know.
I got you, Kalisa.
2 minutes.
I got you.
We talked on the phone for like 2 minutes. His first question to me.
First, let me preface this. I didn't know her.
No.
Let her tell
This is the first time that I really kicked it with her. Go ahead.
Let me tell the story.
Right.
The first time that he met me, his first question to me was, hey, do you suck?
His first question to me was, hey, do you suck?
Oh, no, it wasn't.
But they were also talking to this young couple online, And look at what they said to this young couple.
I know his personality. Anton is a flirt, and I mean, it's just like it is what it is. But just like frat boy said, I know where my bread is buttered. Anton know where his is buttered too. I'm not worried about him going nowhere.
Ain't that part of being best friends too?
Rita got hers. Don't worry about Rita.
Talking in real life is two different things.
No, I live it in real life.
Talking in real life is two different things.
No, I live it in real life. No, I live it in real life.
No, I live it in real life. No, I live it in real life.
Everybody got these skeletons in their closet.
I'm just saying, it's just not right to be entertaining another woman.
What, you don't think it's right to be talking about sex?
How you gonna walk around
with the island girl that's not your wife? Nah.
So he can't give another woman a compliment at all?
That wasn't the same. That wasn't no compliment. That wasn't no compliment.
Okay, what's your name, love?
It's Janelle.
Let me ask you a question. If you married to somebody and they can't tell you like I can tell Rita anything. If I like another girl, if I'm going through something, if I'm not feeling her at the time, let's just say let's use a worst case scenario in your mind. Yo, you know what? I'm feeling like busting down another chick tomorrow.
Damn.
Would you be able to be wait, stop. Hold on, y'all. Let's talk about it. Do you think you should be able to do that within your marriage?
Talk about it, yeah.
Yeah.
You said no?
You said what? You said busting down another girl?
If that's the way I felt and I wanted to talk to her about it, do you think that makes sense?
No, it doesn't.
Why not?
How old is
Wait, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Why don't it make sense?
It's like it's not right to talk to like your significant other.
So that's your married Christian conservative couple. And he's throwing little innuendos and throwing little shots out there. And he's telling, look, I understand the context, but he's not the right person to be saying what he's saying because of the way he leads. Now, mind you, he says that he's a Christian conservative, right? But he's online with his wife telling the world that the first time he met his wife, he asked her through she SD in the 9th grade. That's conservatism? I've been married to my wife for a long time. I would never come on here and embarrass my wife like that or have her embarrass us like that. That's insane. But again, a person like this can get away with it because y'all love Anton. There is no accountability. I could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. I could be the biggest hypocrite in the world. Nobody cares because there's no rules. Everybody's just doing whatever they want to do and however they want to do it. Right? So the young couple is like, no. Right? No. Now, I should be able to talk to my wife about any and everything, but that don't mean that I should be able to present a lie out to the world. Now, if I'm for financial gain, because if I say that I'm a Christian and I'm a black couple being married, but I'm presenting this image out to people that I'm not living myself, and people are getting hurting themselves by it because they're looking up to you, but you yourself is not living by it, and you're cashing out off of it. And the wife is okay with it. These are not good people. No. My wife would never be okay with me presenting a lie to the people, right? Cashing out off of it, knowing I have a following where people are following or being inspired by what I'm projecting. See what I'm saying? See how this thing operates? See what we doing out here? But y'all Anton Daniels followers, y'all got excuses for everything, man. Y'all got until accountability come knocking. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. We finally found out that Rita's complicit and she's down. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.